Hey, it's Spike, and welcome back to our Pokemon Infinite Fusion Hardcore Randomized Nuzlocke. It's a mouthful and I don't love it, but I managed to fit it all in the thumbnail, and that's all that really matters. I'm gonna go to the top floor of the Pokemon Center quick and talk to this gentleman. Randomizer options. I'm gonna change the randomizer type to area, based on Emily Rose's suggestion. Because yeah, like I'm running into a lot of wild Roserades, for example. I think Roserades replaced like Rattata or something. Now I'm gonna reshuffle the wild Pokemon. Perfect, okay. When I pull open the PC here, you're gonna see we've got Jelly in the PC. I managed to get her all the way up to level 13. You gotta look at this moveset. I've never raised a Solosis before. I am shocked. Psywave was the move you had at level 2. Then we learned Reflect. Okay, I mean that is a pretty standard Psychic type move. And then Rollout for no reason at all. You have no physical attack, you're not a rock type, and frankly I can't even see you rolling. You float, you're named Jelly for a reason, so I don't know who you're hurting with a Rollout. And then Snatch, one of the most worthless moves I've ever heard of. The user steals the effects of any healing or stat changing move the foe attempts to use. Like for the rest of the battle? I don't think so. I think you have to predict that the enemy is about to use like, I don't know, growth or whatever, and then you're just like, okay, I'll take that. But like, why? That's such like a fringe, useless move. And you're still just stuck with Psywave, which doesn't even use your special attack stat. It just like generates a random amount of damage. You suck, bro. So Jelly's just sitting in the box right now. I don't know at what point Jelly's gonna become usable. It might not even be until we fuse. But for now, timeout. But yeah, I spent some time training the Pokemon. And before I open the party, I do want to read just this one comment from Treminor, who by the way has been very insistent that I do a Breloom fusion at some point. So I'll tell you what, if I come across a Shroomish, I'll make sure to add it to the team. Fuse Snubbull and Growlithe with Snubbull's body. It's full Evo, has very good stats. Add that with Gramble's moveset and Intimidate, and it'll be goated. I like where your head's at. I love that idea a lot, so I went ahead and did it. Say hello to Prout. This is Precious and Scout. They've been fused. Now, your suggestion was to have Snubbull as the body, and I understand why, because like the redeeming quality to a Snubbull and then a Granbull is the attack stat. So if you want the physical attack stat from a Granbull, you make it the body. But Granbull's speed is so bad. It is so generationally bad. I want Arcanine speed, and Arcanine already has excellent attack and excellent defense, so I'm making Growlithe the body, and then Snubbull's the head. Look at this, they say bark worse than bite. Oh, Prout's bite is pretty bad. I don't want to know what the bark's like. Fire Fang, Thunder Fang, Ice Fang, and Bite. Insane. Once I get a fairy type move, I'll replace Bite, and then who knows, that could be the final moveset. This is just a phenomenal Pokemon to have at this point in the game. I am spoiled with Prout. Excellent, excellent Pokemon. There's no doubt in my mind you are going to be the other Pokemon I bring into the gym along with Greninja, aka Buddy. As for the rest of the team, you can see I did training. Baby's up to level 12. Swiper, I got all the way up to the level cap at level 14. Snowball's level 13 and learned Shadow Punch. Great move already, but the fact that it like can't miss, I think is very valuable. And then I got Stank up to level 12. Actually managed to learn a poison type move in Acid Spray. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the team so far. We didn't lose any members while training. I haven't actually used Prout in battle. I just used the Splicer and somehow barely lost any experience in the process. So I guess that's what we're doing today. Let's head into Brock's gym and just hope for the best, I suppose. Now something I'm curious about is whether gyms actually still have typings. Okay, Brock specializes in Psychic type Pokemon apparently. I wonder what caused the change of heart. Brock uses Psychic type Pokemon. Take this. Well then, there's no way Bite won't be a really good move, and then Night Slash on Buddy? I mean, yeah, we couldn't be more prepared other than just a couple levels, I guess. But that's what the gym trainers are for. So you have a level 10 Pokemon normally. Milreno, that's not a Psychic type, so the trainers obviously aren't terribly concerned with what Brock has. I had to get rid of Charm so that I could make room for all of these Fang moves, but I mean, you have Intimidate already, so it's not a huge loss. It would be nice if I could eventually get Charm on someone else, but for now, we'll be fine. Poison Point, that sucks. I'm not too worried about it yet. Stomp kind of sucks, but we're still fine. Just to play it safe though, in case there's a crit or something coming, let me send in... Oh, I don't know. How about Stank? Now I have to be really careful with Stank's weak armor. The speed boost's nice, but if our defense is constantly dropping, we just exponentially take more and more damage, even in like a single fight. It could be really bad, could spiral out of control. I think I'd like to fuse Stank sooner than later, but for now I'm happy with the team as is. By the way, I know Prout isn't an amazing nickname, but I really did think about it for a while. Precious and Scout, I have no idea how to fuse those two names together. Prout's the best I got. You have 2 Pokemon, level 8 maybe? Shelter. Oh, cool. I like that one. Oh, hey, check it out. I got an Ice Fang for you. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Chip that last bit off with a bite. It's a wrap. There we go. Hit our level 13. Lick? I don't think so. Finally, Mudloo. Ooh, look at you. Little bubble wings. Thunderfang is gonna destroy you. Goodbye. Okay, well it turns out I could actually use just a bit more XP, so let me train my 2 Pokemon up to 14 just to be safe. Yeah, this trainer is great for training. This thing's got good XP. This stupid Kecleon Kingler. Oh, I'm kidding, you're not stupid. You're kind of funny actually, I like you. Perfect. Ooh, Water Pulse. Just at the nick of time, let's get rid of Bubble. Should I give Prout? Yeah, I'm gonna give Prout a Life Orb as well. I got enough of them sitting around. I actually managed to sell one. I figured I don't need 5 Life Orbs. Let me sell an extra one. And I was able to tutor Fire Fang onto Prout here. So let me lead with that for the Intimidate. And I guess there's no point in saving, is there? Let's just go. I believe in Psychic hard defense and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all the Psychic type. Of course, the way he's fused his Pokemon, they might not even be Psychic type. We'll just have to see. Brock, my boy, level 14. Well, level 12 and 14, I think, something like that. 10 and 14. Marotera, that's a super sick one. Again, nope, what are you talking about? Where's the Psychic in this fusion? I think they just generate a random type for him to say. Because look, how is a Psychic coming out of Marowak, a ground type, and Torterra, a grass and ground type? Come here, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. Ice Fang. It's a wrap. Who's next? Who's next for my dog to feed on? Actually, I'll swap in Buddy. Let him get some action too. Crawdle! Again, no Psychics there. Squirtle, Crobat. Level 14, let's see that Night Slash. Oh, that's huge! This is great, are you kidding? I can't believe I got Life Orbs this early in the game. If I have any chance at making it out of this alive, this is it. We already got the perfect, set of circumstances. I just need to not fumble it. There's our Boulder Badge, there's our Drawing Pan. No, I don't want to put it on. Rock Tomb, we still got Rock Tomb. And that's that. Man, that is awesome. And you know what kind of sucks? I feel on top of the world right now, but I have to suppress that because if I, start getting too, if my head gets too inflated, I guess you'd say. That's where we start making mistakes. Does anyone want to learn Rock Tomb? Buddy and Snowball. Okay, Snowball for sure. Let's get Pound out of here. I don't think Buddy needs it though. Now, I don't remember what the next level cap is, but I know for a fact we are nowhere near it, so I'm not even gonna think about it. I forgot to give you the pink flowers. There you go. So I was thinking about it. I said that gift Pokemon would be randomized in the settings, so this Oricorio shouldn't actually be an Oricorio. So maybe I can sell my last fossil, because again, I can only get 1 Pokemon in Pewter City anyways. What's it really matter whether I resurrect a fossil or deliver flowers for the Oricorio? At least if I sell the fossil, I can get some money. But I'll have to try to get the Oricorio first. Let me lead with Baby, let's try to get some XP over the course of this route. Bugcatcher Sally with Carlup. Mud Slap will be super effective. Oh, but you've got Clear Body, so I can't lower your accuracy. Okay, let me try Play Rough. Okay, that'll work. 2 more of those. Good stuff. Oh man, this kid's got a level 13 normally. I remember your Pidtata. Let me go on with Swiper, not that I think Swiper's any better than anyone else. The extra level doesn't make a huge difference. Tyranbro. Oh wow, Tyrantrum. That is so cool. Love that sprite. Yeah, you're gonna be pretty high stats, huh? Like, your offense should be really good. This isn't even a Slowpoke, it's a Slowbro. This is gonna be a tough Pokemon. I gotta send out the emergencies. Get Buddy in here. Bide, okay. We can work around Bide, that's for sure. Wait for that to fail, and then we'll use Water Pulse. Oh, it was a one-shot. Okay, alright, I was worried for nothing. Still, good to play it safe. Man, every single trainer in the game, like, all of these random fights are, like, effectively gym leaders. You never know what they're gonna have. Like, Bizor? Bisharp and Scissor. That's crazy! That's an endgame Pokemon. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Let me send him Prout for the Intimidate and a super effective Fire Fang. Oh shoot, you've got Defiant! And there goes my defense! Folks, what do I do? What the heck do I do now? I gotta remember that you have Defiant. I mean, I have the level advantage. I need to get this Fire Fang off, and then we'll judge our next move based on how much damage we do and how much damage you do. It was a scratch. We outsped. And if you had a priority move, it might be Quick Attack. It would do the same amount of damage as Scratch. Yeah, we're fine. I just gotta make sure I use Bite for 100% accuracy. Okay. Could have been a lot worse than it was. Well, I'm gonna send in a new Pokemon. Yes, thank you for asking. By the way, I think that's fair, right? I don't have to put on set mode to make this a hardcore Nuzlocke, right? Because it's not like I have any insight as to what the Like, I didn't know this was gonna be a Mew fusion, right? It just said he was gonna send out a new Pokemon, so I think it's okay. I'm allowing myself, you know, that much at least. I think Swiper could have this. I was tempted to use Shadow Punch, but you might have, like, some kind of water-type move that does a lot of damage. I may use a Fury Cutter. Okay, my defense is down 2 stages. Let me keep track of that. Oh, Mud Sport. Okay, you're not terribly threatening, actually. 3 Tail Whips and a Mud Sport. Okay, I worried for nothing. You got another Pokemon? For goodness sakes, man. Inferpede. Looks kind of goofy, but very threatening. This thing's base stats. This thing's well over 500, I'm sure. I'm gonna go for a Mud Slap. Leer. Okay, we're good. Nice. Let me go for another one. Ember. Okay, that's fine. These are scary fusions, but they're also all very low level, which means they've got their early game movesets, so they're not as threatening as they might be, you know, later. You. No clue what you have. I can't remember. Oh, you had that Poly whatever. The flying water flying type. Now you have Litar. Well, I think we can get a Razor Leaf off. That should be fine. Oh, yeah. Confuse Rate, not too fussed about that. Why did I just go for Frustration? Okay, this is what I'm talking about, where I need to remember what I'm doing, how Pokemon works, and the fact I'm doing a hardcore Nuzlocke. I need to think just a half second longer. Use Razor Leaf. Okay. Fire Spin. I can't swap out now, can I? Right, that's how Fire Spin works? Yeah. Well, you better land this. Yes! Oh, you snapped out. That's crazy. I gotta remember, I gotta just constantly remind myself, keep it in the forefront of my lobes in my brain. We are currently doing a hardcore randomized Nuzlocke. Don't be so flippant. There's no excuse for that, a normal type move against a ghost type. Psychic Seed. This is my second time finding one. Yeah, it was definitely a berry, Pecha Berry maybe. Has been replaced with these stupid seeds I'll never use. Diglett! Oh, fused with itself. I was gonna say, did you just forget to fuse? No, he did a self-fusion. Very funny. Normally you're not threatening, but I guess you are a ground type. I don't know what a level 9 Diglett has, so I should probably swap out. Oh, you have Arena Trap. Delightful. Never mind then, I guess we're here. Let's start spamming Acid Spray so I can lower that special defense. There we go. Went for Scratch, which lowers my defense because of weak armor. Astonish, okay. Okay, so I have 4 Shed Shells. I should make sure my lead Pokemon has a Shed Shell, just in case that ever happens again, right? Because that's kind of terrifying, no? Gotta be careful of that. Glacetler. Actually, I think I will swap on this one. You're gonna have some good stats. The Glaceon half could bring in, like, Powder Snow or something, but it's not super threatening. And Stantler wouldn't have anything super effective against Prout, right? So I'm gonna send in Prout. Okay, Quick Attack. Let me hit you with a Fire Fang. Baby Doll Eyes, okay. And I missed, 95% accuracy. Alright. I can't imagine giving a shed shell to a Pokemon and then saying, I'm going to lead every single fight with this Pokemon. You're going to get very over-leveled very fast. And also, who would I even give that to? I don't think I can do it. I just gotta, I don't know, always be very thoughtful of the fact that I could be running into an arena trap or a shadow tag or whatever. And if that happens, it's do or die. Simple as that. I don't really know how to plan around that, you know? Just gotta make sure I got a diverse move pool. And I do my best to ready myself for anything. X accuracy. Not super useful, but I'll hang on to it. Swiper, I'll have you lead this one. M Polix. Oh, wow. Okay, well I chose a good lead, didn't I? Razor Leaf. Cool. Love that guy. There's that red flower. Oh, let me grab some life orbs quick. Oh, and a red apricorn. Delightful. I should pick up some more Pokeballs before we go to Mount Moon. I think that's a worthy investment. Oh! The shop opened up! I got new stuff to buy. Okay, hold on. DNA Splicers and Pokeballs, those are standard. There's our blue apricorn, that's for the potions. Electric Gem. What is this even replacing? Maybe the reverser? The DNA reverser? I can't remember when you unlock that. I can buy skull fossils, obviously not. Full restores in the shop. That's cool. Very expensive. Blue Male Rostberry. Okay. That's very niche, but something. Hyper Potions already. And Kelpsy Berry. Lowers base attack stat. Okay. I don't think I'm doing any EV training out here. And your selection never changes. Okay. Oh, the Magikarp guy. That's a gift Pokemon, right? I mean, I can't take it anyways, because I already have my Route 3 encounter. I just want to see what it is out of curiosity. He still calls it a Magikarp. We'll never know then. Baby, get out there. I'm gonna need you to sing like you've never sung before. Cave encounter is... Oh, dude, a Chimchar! Let's go, what a great pickup. I mean, I don't have it yet. Hold on, took ahead of myself. Mud Slap wouldn't kill. No, that's perfect, I think. Well, I mean, you probably have a low catch rate, but it'll just have to be good enough. Something you sing. I'm so excited about this. Please, bro. I'll even use a Premier Ball on you. Ooh, it was close. Come on, I still got one more of those. Yeah! Insanely good Pokemon. What the heck? Come here. Now, I've already got a fire type, obviously, but there's more to a Chimchar than just its fire typing. Let's give a break to... Good question. Who the heck do I give a break to? Maybe Baby for now. I won't be catching any more Pokemon anytime soon. Buck. I like that. I need to get Buck evolved ASAP. Want to get me that fighting type coverage. Good nature, just a simple defense swap. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Now, unfortunately, the only way to level up a Pokemon at this point in the game is via switch training, which is a little dangerous, again, because of the whole, you know, arena trap situation that could pop up at any point in time. We can get the XP share once we get to Cerulean, but I'll need to have made 5 fusions by then. And I've made 1? And I'm playing a Nuzlocke, so I can't just catch Pokemon for the sake of it, so I can fuse them. I don't know. Oh, Kingdra! Okay, we got Wild Kingdra out here. Wait, Kingdra doesn't know that Dragon Rage move, does it? Is that what it's called? That just deletes 40 HP? That'd be really bad. Like, really, really bad. What level are you? 10. Is that high enough level that you would have gotten rid of the stuff that you have at level 1? Probably not. Buddy's probably the safest switch here. Okay, Leer. Smokescreen. Okay. I mean, I could have just ran, but actually that was a pretty easy kill, and some good XP for Buddy. Leer and Smokescreen. I gotta remember that, because we're gonna run into more Kingdra, I'm sure. Rock Smash. Hopefully somebody can learn it, because I can't catch any more Pokemon. Oh, Buck can learn it. Great, get an early start on that fighting coverage. Man, how am I gonna get 5 fusions? I gotta fuse 4 more times if I want the XP share. Thunder Wave! That's pretty good! Unfortunately, Prout's the only one that can learn it. I'm just hoping I can teach that to Solosis or something, right? Or even just someone else down the road. Ori Jr. That's adorable. Oricorio and Mime Jr. I got a hard stone in the rock there. That's interesting. I don't know if that was randomized to an item that it normally would be anyways, or if those just didn't randomize. Team Rocket, what do you have, my friend? Mr. Jerry. Dust King. Oh, yeah, Slow King. Cool. Night Slash that guy out of here. Ratera. It's a cheese platter for your shit. You guys are so goofy. These sprite artists that are spending their time making this. That's absurd. You could have made anything and you made Ratera. Oh my... No way. I actually thought about that too. I was like, I did use focus energy and we just saw how much a bite did, but come on, the chances of it critting are still pretty low. But then again, we just saw Razor Leaf miss. I'm not even that disappointed. Swiper has just been so underwhelming. I said that. You're just a difficult Pokemon to use. You have good moves, but you don't have the stats, I guess, or the defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but you're just always underperforming. Like, look, both of these moves don't even have 100% accuracy. You're too unreliable. I can't even mourn the loss of Swiper. I really can't. All I can do is mourn the loss of a grass type. We'll be fine. What's Jerry's next Pokemon, might I ask? Kadesi. You shouldn't have anything too threatening at level 14, so this should be fine. Snowball, take the stage. Okay, critical confusion. There's our Rock Tomb. We outspeed. We only needed the one. Yeah, we're good. Cool, and that should be a Monferno as well. Yes, Buck, yes. There's our fighting type. Thunderstone. Cool. We might need it later, we might not. Swiper, let's get you out of here. My grass types have not been faring well, huh? Wait a minute. I've just had a devious idea. You can't stop me from doing this. They're dead. No one will miss them. No one has to know. I'm just stitching together two corpses right now. Who cares how horrible it looks? No one has to know. Piper. Anywho, let me pull baby back. My baby back, baby back. Ooh, and the trees have regrown. More life orbs for me? No, a relic band. What the heck is a relic band? Oh, nice, a sellable. And a Koba berry. It weakens a super effective flying type attack. Interesting. I could give that to Buck. Actually, I could only give that to Buck. Okay, screw it, you're not holding anything else. Who knows, could save our life. Oh, this is so sick. I'm just like infinitely going to love this Pokemon now. I'm getting way too attached to him already. Soft Sand. Yeah, the Rock Smash rocks were not randomized, apparently. Solo Jask. Ooh, Solosis Ninjask. Pretty cool, actually. Level 16? I do not remember her being level 16. Whoa! That hidden power. Now, that was a crit. It hit me neutrally. Shoot, dude, what on earth? I don't know, man. Snowball? Okay, good. That's a little bit better, damage-wise. Let's see that Shadow Punch. Good, okay, get it out of here. That was weirdly threatening. Actually, no, not that weird. Solosis being the head of a fusion, yeah, that is gonna have good special attack, huh? Got the Aerodactyl skull, but I won't wear that. Actually, when am I gonna go for an outfit change? I just haven't found anything that I want, I guess. You normally have 2 Rattatas. Paradragon. Wow. Is that Paris or Parasect? I guess that's Parasect, right? Look at the head. Oh, you're definitely a little threatening, a little scary. Bug Dragon. What are you even going to be weak to? Rock. If I could send out Snowball and get a Rock Tomb, that'd be good. Okay, I hope I don't regret this. It's only level 11, right? Poison, what was that? Didn't matter, it missed. Rock Tomb. Poison powder, oh okay. Well yeah, that's fine. I mean if you have Venoshock, that's a problem. What's that, a Wiki Berry? Well we got the speed drop, so yeah, we just land a second one. Okay, not threatening actually. All good. Who's next? Roselia. Fused with itself, I guess. Yeah, that's just 2 Roselias. Maybe it's a... Oh no, it's a Roserade fused with a Roselia. That's what it is, because it's got the mask. Then last is Slay Ice. Wait, aren't you guys supposed to have custom sprites? Wasn't that like forced to be on or something? What happened to that? Get off my screen. I should be more scared by this thing, but I don't know. It's just not doing any damage. I think maybe because what's your name? Regice. Not known for its damage output. Defense is sure. Very tanky Pokemon, but wasn't actually threatening with Scratch. You have a Gloom, level 16 maybe? 17 even? Mr. Tula. Snowball. I think you can handle this. Meditate, that boosts attack, yeah. Open with a Mud Slap. Psywave, okay. Who knows if that's a low roll or a high roll or what. Shadow Punch. Okay, you learned Mud Slap, that's fine. You're gone. Snowball wants to learn Iron Defense. I think I like that. I mean, I like it more than Flash, I'll tell you that. Robbie! You've got 2 Pokemon normally. Pape! Just Pape. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, baby's starting to really shape up. And then Farts. Pape and Farts. Down here, we've got another Grunt. I'm excited to see what TM you're guarding. Normally Thief. Tyranblade. Okay, Tyrantrum Doublade. I am threatened. I feel threatened a little bit. I get Prout on the field so I can get that Intimidate off. Stomp. Okay, not too bad. Bite'll be super effective. Oh yeah, and that's just a 2-hit. Perfect. Oh, you pulled back. Okay. Grave Sparse. You would be very weak to fighting, but I don't have that right now. A magnitude 10! What was that? Magnitude power probability. 10 does 150 damage and it has a 5% chance of being a level 10. Oh my gosh, would we have survived a 9? 110? I feel like that might have also killed actually. So I'd say that was like 15% chance to do what it just did. You are joking with me, brother. You are pulling my leg. This better be the best TM in the game. The sacrifices that I'm making to get it. Get out of here. Round. I got round for that. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with round? Guess I could teach it to baby. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. Guess it's actually not bad. I'll take round, it's fine. Oh man, this one hurts. This one hurts a lot. Level 17, dude. I had such high hopes for you. I spent so much money on you. This sucks! This already sucks. This is already a disaster. How is Prout's replacement supposed to be jelly, bro? Like, what am I gonna do with this thing? Eventually, it'll be very good, but we're not there yet. Oh good, an old boot. Just brilliant. An old boot, man. If I can... Okay, if I treat that as a learning experience, I think what I need to get better at doing is really considering what moves my opponent might have, which is difficult when we're talking about fusions, but like, if I really thought about it, like Graveler is a rock and ground type, and I sent out a fire type, That was a fumble. I'm not gonna pretend like that situation was entirely unavoidable. And I've used Graveler before. That level, I know it has, like, rock throw, rollout, maybe rock polish. I don't know if I would have guessed that it had magnitude, but I think, yeah, that's right. I think it gets magnitude maybe level 16. Okay, Jelly learned Hidden Power. Time to start fighting random wild Pokemon and see if I can determine what type it is. Actually, we'll start with this hiker here. Okay. Little scary, actually. I'm not really interested in running tests on a Jiller. Hang on, so let me think. I can't really think. I have no clue what a Jirachi knows. How could I possibly know that? But the Graveler half might know Rock Throw. That's like the only real damaging offensive move it could even have, which is not super threatening. I'm just gonna send out Buddy. The level difference alone makes this a non-issue. Sturdy, of course you get Sturdy. Swift. Alright, that's what Jirachi has at level 11, is Swift. I'll catalog that away, I guess, in my brain. Can I test Hidden Power against the next one? No. No, I cannot. This is now an emergency. A Lux 2? A Lux 2. This is an emergency. Hold on. Okay, Lux 2 is weak to ground, is weak to Bug Ghost Dark. More importantly, actually, what are you gonna have? Let's assume it has Confusion or something. If it's got a Psychic type move, then Buck is not happening, Stank is not happening. Buddy would be a good choice, but again, if it has an Electric type move, the AI is smart enough to know that it should use it. I really think Snowball is my best bet right now. Charge, okay. That's not an issue at all. That's completely nothing to Snowball. Shadow Punch. Leer, okay. I can counter that. Oh. Or I could just use the second Shadow Punch. We'll be fine. Yeah, we're good. Okay, Snowball, thank you. God bless you. You got me out of that. One more Pokemon. Jelly. Can this be the Pokemon that you use Hidden Power against? Gyararock. Well, it's only level 11, actually. This maybe isn't as threatening as my knee-jerk reaction would imply that it is. No, it's still pretty bad, though. Hang on, it's Sandile, then Krokorok, and then what's the final one called again? I'm trying to tell if this is the middle stage or the final stage. Let's just not risk it, man. This is actually a baby situation, I think. Not only is Play Rough super effective, but you've got good defenses. Oh yeah, no, you're out of here. Cool Pokemon, by the way. That hiker was definitely the scariest trainer so far in the game. I'm actually shocked that that's not the fight that I lost to Pokemon to. That could have been crazy. Dawnstone? I don't even remember what evolves with a Dawnstone. What the heck is a Dawnstone? Oh, that's how you get Gallade, I think. Kingdra. One of the many wild Kingdra I've run into. So far, by the way, they've not used anything even close to, like, Sonic Boom or Dragon whatever. So I actually think they're fine. Let's try Hidden Power. Normal. Okay, that's all I needed to see. Oh, I didn't even think about it. I can teach Round to Solosis. That's pretty good. So currently we have Reflect and Light Screen. The screen moves can be very useful if we're talking about, like, utilizing every member of our team to get through a difficult battle. Being able to use Solosis to set up a screen could really make a difference. Could make a difference. Won't necessarily. I'm just gonna get rid of Hidden Power. I don't want to sit here and try to figure out what typing it is. And also, even if I do learn the typing, it might be a low damaging Hidden Power. So it's not actually doing the 60 that it says it is. By the way, who can learn Thunder Wave now? Baby can learn Thunder Wave. Jelly can too, but I'd actually rather have Baby learn it. This is big. Both Thunder Wave and Sing. I love you. Oh, and Buck can learn Rock Tomb now that you're evolved? Oh, yes, sir. Okay, team's looking good. I do like this team. I still like the team. I'm not, like, disappointed with the Pokemon I'm carrying around. I know maybe I've poked fun at some of them, but this is still a good team. We're lucky to have the Pokemon we have. Okay, another level 9 Kingdra. Let's see how much Round does. Oh, yeah. Okay, so look, compare that with the Hidden Power that we fired off. Forget it then. We'll just rock Round. That's fine. Okay, it's time to enter the cave. One of the very few spots I actually kind of want Flash. But I also know how to navigate this. It's super small. It's not a big deal. I want to see... Is this still a Strange Prism? It is. Okay. So down here, there's a TM that's normally Draining Kiss. Play Rough! Still a Fairy type TM, funny enough. I bet you Prout could have learned Play Rough. And it would have been really good. Calcium. And that's normally an HP up, so that's funny. I can just sell that later. Oh, a Zubat. How? Wait, what the heck? Maybe Cleffa? I guess maybe Cleffa. I think the Cleffas have been replaced with Zubat. I don't know how else I would have gone this long without seeing one. Hitmonclang! That's sick! I love that one. Stank cannot do a single thing to you though, so we gotta swap out. It might have like Charge Beam. Yeah, let me send out Snowball. Quick Attack, okay. Focus Energy. Pursuit. Ah! That's terrifying. Now that was a crit, so if it uses it again and it doesn't crit, I'll still be alive. But if I pull out right now and it uses Pursuit, we're losing Snowball. So it's actually less of a gamble to stay in. And if I am gonna stay in, maybe Iron Defense is the play? Yeah, I don't understand, man. I'm on hard mode. The AI is supposed to be smarter than this. Why didn't you use that earlier? Okay, let me use Iron Defense. Okay. Dude, the Mud Slap I got off. That's huge. Let me go again. I'm up +4 now. Oh, and then it just crits anyways! How can I even plan around that? Like, what do you want me to do at that point? If it's just gonna spam Pursuit, I can't even swap out. Well, I don't think it has Charge Beam, so I'm gonna send out Buddy. Just kill this thing. Revenge. What the? The focus energy is paying dividends right now. What do we do? What do we even do at this point? How? How are you gonna tell me I lost Buddy? Buddy was supposed to be like, even if everyone else faints, at least we have this guy, right? At least we have that guy. There's no way we're losing Buddy. What is this crap? I pass. That is not what I need to see right now. That doesn't make me feel better. Leave. Go. You're steamed. I'm sorry, you're steamed. It could be bad news, he says. It was. That was bad news. I don't even have an escape rope, so I have to go the long way back. It takes so long. Both of you. I didn't just lose Buddy, I lost Snowball too. I lost 2 Pokemon to that one Team Rocket grunt. That is so sad. That is so sad. At least I confuse you. If there's any consolation. Oh. Look, dude, I got 4 Pokemon in my party. These aren't even the MVPs, bro. What is Jelly doing here? You tell me I lost that many Pokemon and Jelly wasn't one of them? We're not even out of Mount Moon yet. What the heck am I gonna do once I get this? I guess I just gotta train. That's what I gotta do once I get this Cerulean. I gotta train my butt off. Get everyone up to like mid-20s. That is a Ganlon berry. Ganlon? If helped by a Pokemon, it raises its defense stat in a pinch. Yeah, I guess Stank could have that. Let me buy these Clefairy ears quick. Wait, what am I doing? Normally that's a good investment because you get like a star piece or something here. Oh, I didn't even put them on. Gale, I got the wide lens. Wait, that's actually very big. I'm giving that to Baby immediately. Since both Thunder Wave and Play Rough are less than 100 accuracy. There, where are the stupid ears? I'll come back tomorrow. You, what do you sell in this time of need? Dragon Scale, Timer Ball, Splash Plate. Pure Incense? Okay. Kelpsy Berry and Cassid Berry. Weakens a super effective ghost type attack. Snowball would have liked that. I gotta stop thinking about the dead Pokemon. Actually, Jelly's weak to Ghost. Yeah, okay, I could take a couple of them. They're so cheap, why not? If I ever catch a Pokemon that requires the Dragon Scale to evolve it, I'm gonna need you guys to remember that I can buy the Dragon Scale here. Because by the time I get to that point, I'll probably have forgotten. Okay, here's the last grunt in Mount Moon. After this, I'm gonna run out, heal my team up to full health again. I'm gone too, okay? You're weak to Play Rough. Oh man, that's even after a baby doll eyes? That's huge. Do it again. So Wide Lens bumps Play Rough's accuracy from 90% to 99%. I'm so glad I got that item. Genuinely very, very useful. Chandel Choreo. Wow, okay. Chandelure's not messing around with that special attack stat, man. This is a tough one. Also, obviously, Oricorio with flying type moves. Now, if you're as smart as your AI is supposed to be, you're going to be going for a flying type move right now. Not that I have anyone that resists flying, but obviously we do have to swap Buck out. I think Baby's the best bet here. You can take this, and then ideally I get a Thunder Wave off. That would really help. Or you could just go for Confuse Ray, okay. Smog. That is super effective. I'm a fairy type, but we got the Thunder Wave off. Big, okay. Now, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm going to send in Jelly. I think you're the best bet right now. Nice, the paralysis. So that was a completely free switch. You have the screen moves. I can set both of these up. I don't know which one to prioritize, though. Smog's a special attack. Let me put up a light screen. Hex! Wow, okay. That's awesome. The berry, the screen, everything worked out really well there. At this point, I just need Stank to finish things off. I need to use all 4 of these rascals to get through this. These random Pokemon that I've been stuck with after losing my actual hardest hitters. Let's just start sending this special offense into the drain. Another Hex and I have to swap out. Oh, I just do. I just have to swap out. No, that berry was wasted. Buck, you gotta finish things off. Just hope this thing doesn't have flying type. Well, it has Smog, it has Hex, it has Confuse Ray. I can't remember if we've seen the 4th move, but please just land this Rock Tomb. Is that enough? Oh, it wasn't! Oh, Flame Burst. Okay, that's... I was bracing for impact, but that's actually so fine. Just do another Rock Tomb. Okay, we made it. Oh, and Stank wants to learn Sludge. That's good news. Probably just get rid of Poison Gas at this point. Whoa, that was a tense fight. What a weird moveset that was. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, why did that Pokemon, that fusion of Oricorio and Chandelure, know the moves that it knew? I don't think it had a single move from Oricorio, right? Like, what is Confuse Ray an Oricorio move? I know that a Hex wasn't. Smog, obviously, not from Oricorio. That was Chandelure's moveset. And Chandelure was the body in that fusion. So does that mean trainer Pokemon only have the movesets from the body of their fusions? If so, that's incredibly useful advice when trying to predict what, you know, the enemy's gonna be using. Okay, so there's one more trainer I have to fight in Mount Moon. It's the super nerd at the end, who has 1 level 18 Pokemon. I have 4 Pokemon that are all roughly around level 18, so I think we'll be fine. But I'm gonna have to still do a lot of training, I think, between this episode and the next one so that we're ready for Misty. But that's my problem to worry about, not yours. Alright. Giovanni, send your boy. Glaceon. Oh, I was trying to figure out what was going on. I'm like, wait, isn't that supposed to be an evolution? No, Kecleon. Okay, a little bit less threatening, man. But either way, this isn't Stank's battle. Let me just send out Baby. Let me go for a Play Rough. You're spamming Fury Cutter. I don't think that's gonna work in the long run. Oh, you've got color change. Okay, so now you're a Fairy type. Harden. It already broke the Fury Cutter chain. That's funny. Oh, what's that there? Wikiberry. Come on, finish this thing off. There we go. Pretty safe fight. Baby's been a very reliable Pokemon, believe it or not. Nice and bulky. Okay, let's grab one of these fossils. The dubious disc. Great, well if I run into any wild Porygon and somehow manage to find an upgrade, then yeah, great, I can get a Porygon Z. Good luck with that though. Welcome to Route 4, folks. Let me grab this blue flower. There's a couple items in here I can grab. A dread plate, not remarkably useful. More importantly, what is this TM gonna be? Hail. Also not remarkably helpful. Okay, well, more exciting than that then, we have an encounter. This is one of the last Pokemon I'll be able to get before we have to challenge the gym. So I'm really hoping it's gonna help flesh out the team a bit. A friend ball! Oh, I got a friend ball. How delightful is that? So that the Pokemon could be more friendly towards me. Let me heal up first. No reason to take any risks, right? Okay, let's hope for something I really need. Staryu! Wait, that's extremely valuable. Glad to take a Staryu. That's a good pull. Not gonna even risk damaging it. Let's just put it to sleep. Beautiful. Screw it, I'm gonna throw my friend ball. Nice. Okay. My optimism has been slightly restored. Only slightly, but still. Staryu, I'm gonna call you Clutch. And hopefully, you live up to your name. Now you might think that's it, episode over. But, my naive viewer, you've forgotten something. If I take the time to run all the way back through Mount Moon, what the heck is that? What are you talking about? Did they re-roll the Mount Moon encounters when I left? What do you mean I couldn't get away? Just run! As I was saying, if I run all the way back to the entrance of Mount Moon, and then run all the way back through Route 3, and finally talk to this gentleman right here, I can give him his blue flowers, he gives me a Lumberry, and more importantly, Oricorio decides to join our Pokemon team. Metagross! Yes! Okay. I'm calling you Floss, because I want you to imagine me doing that right now. He's got Oricorio's moveset. Why the heck do you have Air Cutter? That's so funny, dude. I love the gift Pokemon in this game. Oh my gosh, you've got an attack boosting nature, you got clear body. The run is saved. The run is saved. I just can't fumble this. I have to play the best Pokemon of my life. Let's check the Pokemart in Cerulean before we get out of here. Just a little sneak peek of our options. Oh, weirdly enough, the DNA reverser is here. Nanaberry. Useless. And Grassmail. Also useless. Okay, great. How exciting. So, here's the team. Stink, Jelly, Clutch, Buck, Baby, and Floss. These are the 6 Pokemon I have available to me if I don't want to go fight Blue to get to access to Route 24 and 25. So, these are the options. This is what we're going to have to choose from to fight Misty and Blood. I will obviously train them up, get them up to the level cap before we do anything crazy. But I don't know, what do you think? You have any thoughts on the Pokemon we have here? Any fusions that I have to make? I mean, actually, on that note, how many fusions do I have to make in order to get the XP share? Yeah, I still gotta do 2 more. I'm not in a rush to get it, then we'll get it when we get it, I guess. Went to the move reminder, taught Floss, Metal Claw, and Confusion for the stab damage, and then Hammer Arm was just sitting there for some reason, so yeah, I'll take Hammer Arm, thanks. So again, good Pokemon. I'm not disappointed, really, with any of these Pokemon with this team. It's just about, you know, figuring out how to actually use it properly without losing Pokemon because I'm just being stupid. But we're learning, we're fighting, we're doing this together. We're 2 episodes in. Leave a comment, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.